Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 205th episode of the Poorly Planned Podcast. My name is Benedict. You may know me better as BHL Hudson. Here we talk about movies, TV shows, a bunch of nonsense. With me, as always, is my friend, co-host, and at risk of this sounding kind of odd, very intimate seating situation, buddy.
We're both kind of sitting here, spread eagle.
We are across from each other, spread eagled. Basically, we are back in the Freddy apartment, a new location to the pod lore.
Exactly.
And in an effort to have the audio be, I'm going to say less cooked than the return episode.
Yeah, exactly. The return episode, there was like we were in a cave.
And that might still be the case here, but we've tried to move to a different room. But that means we've had to do, I mean, I don't even know, some MacGyver-ass
This is
very, here.
Yeah, it's very I was going to say DUI.
That too.
Also that. But yeah, we've got a little, I don't know even what this is, like a bedside table kind of in between us. We got our waters, Blue Yeti on top, and then both kind of just man-spreading it.
Yeah, we have to like envelop our legs around the table and look directly at each other the whole time.
It's been a long time since we did a direct eye contact pod.
I don't like it a lot.
I like it very much.
I can see why we stopped this podcast. Anyway, today we got a great episode. Real quick, I should have said this off the bat. Happy Halloween.
Ooh, Spooky Town?
Never mind. Spooky Town indeed. Well said, Frederick. It's Halloween today. We're recording a couple days before Halloween. But when you hear this, you be in Spooky Town.
It's literally Spooky Town.
I could assume so. So today, after we do some news, and boy howdy do we have some news. It's pretty lame, actually.
We got news?
It's not much. We're talking Adam Driver making a movie and then not doing it.
The average Adam Driver Thursday.
Johnny Depp's epic cinematic return.
I have seen stuff about this, okay.
And if we have time...
Maybe a topic.
Yeah, that takes up 5 hours, those two items. If we have time, perhaps a Stellen Skarsgaard story. I don't know.
I can't lie. This sounds like the most mediocre news.
Yeah, I don't know.
Save for the Depp.
Yeah, we'll
Adam Driver does not a movie.
But then we're talking for our topic today, because it's the spooky season, as some genius pointed out.
Because it is Spooky Town.
We will be talking, could we survive these horror movies? So if you've listened to the pod before, you know of our characters we can beat up saga, where we go through characters and see, would the two of us win in a fight?
Yeah.
And this is sort of adjacent to that. I'm thinking we go through some horror universes and decide, could BHL Hudson and FDK Gaming, two goats,
Exactly.
survive in these circumstances?
Yeah, and I guess when we start with the actual topic, we'll go through our stats once more.
Yes, of course.
Our attributes.
I feel like every year my stats are kind of decreasing, not gonna lie.
We're just decreasing as dudes. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, and there are time codes down below. You can skip around. Before we get into it, just a real quick small anecdote. Ooh. You were telling me earlier, like it was like a game show or something. Before the cameras were rolling, you were telling me, dare I say, a magical moment.
We're also hyping it up. Like, what anecdote we happening here? But yeah, I just want to share this with the listeners because personally, I thought this was a very kind of magical moment. I was biking back from a gaff, if you will. Ooh. And that's it. And it was kind of like around midnight, dark out, but weather was fine. And I think one of the most freeing things to be doing is to be biking with music at night. I think it's a very like nice kind of magical experience. And I was like, you know what? I watched a few episodes of the pod before, and we mentioned Guardians of the Galaxy, and I was like, you know what? I haven't listened to in a while. Fox on the Run.
Oof.
Yeah, I was like, you know what?
A
classic song, and one we used to listen to a lot, especially back in school. So I was like, you know what? Let me pop that on. And then as I'm biking back, dark out, it's beautiful scenes, and the chorus of "Fox on the Run" comes on. An actual fox walks over the road, stops and stares, and we become best buds. But yeah, I saw it. But no, I saw that. I was like, that is one of the chances. And just a cool story, I thought.
Yeah, no, that is. I did say before, I don't know how this really works, but eagly vibes for some reason. But yeah, no, yeah. Kind of a serendipitous, beautiful moment. And also, I like the throwback to, we used to bump the Awesome Mix Volume 1 and 2?
We did?
Often.
Yeah.
Volume 3 low-key fell off.
Yeah, Volume 3 we don't talk about.
But, a good time, man. You're one with nature.
Exactly. I felt very, as you say, very eagly.
Well,
and I was eagly, obviously.
Speaking of being one with nature, let's talk about Adam Driver. The most natural man.
Mr. Nature?
He has been, this is kind of old news, he has been making the rounds because he's told AP News, if I could open the fucking link. Excuse me, sorry, that was...
Yeah, take that, AP News.
He told AP News about a Ben Solo movie. I did that. Suck on that, AP News. That's all me.
I genuinely have no clue what just happened.
Very fair.
I don't really know what you said.
I don't think you could comprehend that. I referenced...
Oh, is his name?
His name is Ben Solo.
Oh, okay.
And it would be a film only about him.
Oh, I see.
So basically, according to this interview, let me see if I can find the actual quote here. AP News wouldn't stop fucking harassing me to... anyway, sorry.
It is indeed spooky season.
Yeah, I'm getting spooked.
I feel very afraid.
Here's what he said. I always was interested in doing another Star Wars. I had been talking about doing another one since 2021. Kathleen Kennedy had reached out. I always said, with a great director and a great story, I'd be there in a second. I loved that character, and I loved playing him.
Okay.
And so, Driver says he took a concept to Soderbergh, Steven Soderbergh, of Ocean's 11, of Logan Lucky, of Black Bag this year, one of my favorites of this year. You know, talented director. Although he also made Presence this year, which is one of the worst movies of the year.
So maybe mixed director.
Mixed director. But someone who I would not expect for a Star Wars movie. And basically, long story short, I was going to read the whole fucking article, but...
They told him, fuck off.
I believe they wrote the script. They had, like, a script.
Okay.
And people were on board, and then it just, like, didn't end up happening. And they were both kind of disappointed with it. So it was called The Hunt for Ben Solo, or The Hunt of Ben Solo. It would have taken place...
Sequel to Hunt for the Wilder People?
After the last, trilogy Star Wars movie.
I haven't even seen the last one, so what happens with Ben Solo?
I'll be honest, I kind of thought he died, but I guess that didn't happen.
Well,
I guess the hunt for Ben Solo would be just finding a casket, maybe.
Now that I would watch.
I think they defeat Palpatine and then I guess he just fucks off. I don't know. I honestly do not remember.
I don't think I ever watched it, and I just assumed he'd die because I thought he was a villain, but.
Well, he was sort of, towards the end, it was kind of ambiguous. I don't know. Also, there's just someone walking behind you that I can see out the window who's just looking in like, what the fuck is going on in there?
What is happening
This
over
kind of
there?
looks like a weird, like, staring contest intervention. So yeah, I think Steven Soderbergh doing a Star Wars movie could have been kind of cool, and they were clearly all on board with, like, it seems like it was of quality, at least according to them.
But then Adam Driver had to be part of it, and they're like, maybe not.
Well, also because Adam Driver, he was one of the best parts of those movies.
Yeah.
He was quite good, despite, all their flaws. I don't know, I kind of think it was a good thing that Star Wars took a break from movies for a while.
Yeah, when did you say the last one came out? 2021?
2019. He had this conversation in 2021.
Oh, okay, I see.
But they are coming back next year with the very hyped Mandalorian and Grogu movie. I can tell you'll be first in line.
Good God, am I excited?
Anyway, Ben Solo, would you have watched Steven Soderbergh's Star Wars movie?
I can't even lie to you.
Probably not. You didn't even see the last one.
I didn't even see the last Star Wars movie. I haven't seen any of the shows apart from the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't even see the Jack Black Lizzo crossover in Mandalorian?
What the hell are you? What?
They did an episode where Jack Black and Lizzo were in it. Are you not familiar with this?
I don't think I am. Although maybe that should definitely turn me on to watching it.
Then next up, I included this more for you than anything else because you are the pod's local Johnny Depp super fan.
Well, my boy did nothing wrong, and he's a great guy.
Okay, all right. I don't think we're claiming that. But yeah, he has been, I'm going to say, out of the limelight for a while.
He has,
since the trial.
He's been doing a few, I think, smaller projects here and there, but nothing big.
But it seems he's now coming back. This is from Variety, first reported by Nexus Point News. A Christmas Carol. Johnny Depp to star in Ebenezer, A Christmas Carol. Johnny Depp to get all up in Ebenezer.
All up in that Ebenezer.
At Paramount Pictures.
About to squeeze into Scrooge.
Yeah, that's actually what Variety wrote, word for word. Did you read this? T.I. West to direct. First of all, T.I. West, and I will have some things to say about him personally. No,
right.
About his movies.
Not a good track record? What's he made?
We'll get to it, but also just this picture of him in Variety. I don't trust this dude. Why is he looking at me like that?
Gun-looking ass.
Anyway, T.I. West, he directed the X, Pearl, Maxine trilogy. Did you see X? The one where it's Mia Goth and Jenna Ortega, I think, and they make like a porno in the barn.
Yo, what?
And then there's there's an old lady who, it was like a big horror movie a few years ago.
I think I know of the one you were speaking of, but yeah. I don't think I've seen them.
I liked X. I thought it was kind of fun. I thought Pearl was kind of bad, and I thought Maxine was quite bad.
Okay.
So I'm not fully convinced this guy. Also not sure why he's doing the Ebba Squeezer movie or whatever the fuck you call it.
Yeah, I mean, also, of all the roles to come back, you choose Ebenezer?
As a Depp slobberer. As it says on your doormat.
My CV.
What do you think of Depp being Scrooge? Like Ebenezer?
I think this Ebenezer should go somewhere else. Again, I love Depp. I'm sure he can pull any role off.
Okay.
But it's just like, of all it seems like a bit of an irrelevant one to be like, my big return. I'm going to be the long-awaited and fabled Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah. Also, are they going to old man makeup him? Because he's not, like, old enough to be...
Like, I think you're going to insult him, because he doesn't need any of that.
But, like, and I know this is, like, a crazy heel turn for the BHL Hates Old People arc, but, like, I feel like old people getting pushed out of Hollywood by Dwayne Johnson playing old man in makeup, allegedly. Johnny Depp playing Scrooge.
That's it. Yeah. Those are the only two roles for old people.
I don't know. Like, why?
But also, I feel like, yeah. Either way, if it was an old person, you'd be like, why is Johnny Depp not playing this?
Maybe I'm hard to please, but I mean, I feel like put the old people in the old people roles, and then put the younger people in the exciting.
But also,
roles.
isn't Depp like in his 60s?
Maybe, I don't fucking know. Look, I mean, I think Depp. Controversy aside, because I feel like we shouldn't get into that because I know you will vehemently defend him. I think there's probably a lot of gray areas in that trial.
It's not black and white, but it is largely that.
But anyway, in terms of his acting ability, I do think even if that had never happened, all that stuff, he was on the decline as I don't know about the decline. What was the last goated Depp performance? And if you say Black Mass, I'll smack you.
Black Mass, first of all, was goated. He was actually great in Black Mass.
He was pretty good.
Great in what was he? Albus
Pirates
Dumbledore? No.
He was the villain of Albus.
He was Grindelwald.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was great as. He was terrible as.
No, he was really bad. Yeah.
He was really bad.
And then it was Pirates 5.
Pirates 5. Yeah, he wasn't great in Pirates 5. So maybe it might be Black Mass.
I guess. So yeah, that was 10 years ago.
But then he's been out of the limelight for like 5. So maybe he's been
practicing to be Scrooge.
Yeah. Also, last Scrooge, Jim Carrey.
Okay.
Another non-old guy. So,
but wasn't that CGI?
I feel like it was like the Tintin CGI. But still,
yeah. Well, all right. I'll let it slide.
I'll allow it. But yeah, Depp returning, cool stuff.
Okay.
Although not the best of characters, I think.
I don't care. Big news
I
on the
don't want to be here.
This podcast fucking sucks. Okay, and last piece of news here, the Stellen news.
Yes.
Okay, no, this is not something to laugh at or make fun of, because it involves the feelings of a child. But I would be disingenuous if I said the headline didn't make me chuckle a little, and that's why I put it in the podcast.
Okay.
Stellen Skarsgaard says 13-year-old son gets labeled a nepo baby by cruel and ignorant kids. Quote, he doesn't have any friends at school. This is from Variety, based on an interview he did with Vulture. Now,
kind of sad.
Also, yes, no, I would like to say sad for, obviously, we don't wish kids to not have friends. Kind of a Scrooge moment.
That's more of a Depp kind of feeling.
But Stellen Skarsgaard said in an interview with Vulture that his 13-year-old son gets picked on at school because his father's an actor. Cruel kids call his child a nepo baby, which has become the ubiquitous term to describe children with famous parents. Quote, my 13-year-old Kolbjorn
Okay, well,
Maybe that would explain.
maybe it's got nothing to do with his dad's acting and the fact that he called his son Kolbjorn.
To be fair, we're Scandinavian. We got goofy ass names. Actually, no.
Yeah, but
Benedict
Kolbjorn?
and Frederick. Those
Those
are
two most
fucking
goated names.
When his pals at school call him, see, this is where I get a little tripped up. When his pals, so he has pals. But anyway,
So Stellen, you straight lying to me?
maybe that's just I don't know. He's finding a word, but when his
Maybe his English not so good.
when his pals at school call him nepo baby, he gets so sad. He doesn't have any friends at school. He gets isolated. Cruel. This is not funny. Cruel kids or cruel and ignorant, but it is such a bullshit thing because nobody would hire you, at least not for anything good, if you're not good enough. So a couple thoughts here. First of all, again, to reiterate, we wish you the best, Kolbjorn Skarsgaard.
Yeah, with a name like that, you need all the luck you can get.
But obviously it's not good if a kid is lonely and sad at school.
True. But also, can I just say, much to unpack here. If it was me, I'd be like, you know what? Your dad's a cool, like, famous actor. I want to befriend this guy.
I mean, I don't know. Like, if we were, we did, besides, present company excluded, we had no celebrities in our class in high school. But, well, there was one guy.
Let's not give him the light of day.
And actually, I really did not want to be friends with that guy, so maybe I get it, actually. Maybe Stellen's spitting here. Maybe we'll tell that story another day.
Another pod anecdote is how much we fucking despise that dude.
But, what was I saying? I don't know. I guess I'm just surprised, because I would think if you had, like, a famous dad, like, to get bullied because Stellen Skarsgård, and also Stellen Skarsgård knows about it, and he can't, like, I'm not saying he's gonna beat up the kids, but, like, he can't do anything about it, like,
it is.
I assume you're pretty rich, and I don't know.
Well, it's just...
I'm not saying you can pay off kids not to bully your son, but, like, I feel like...
Go up to all his quote-unquote pals. And here's a hundo. Please be nice to Kolbjorn.
Also, I'm not saying Swedish kids read Variety, but they'll probably see that. I don't know. Like, I feel like Kolbjorn's gonna get more shit off of this, maybe.
Yeah. Well, can I also just say, of all the, like, kind of celebrities to be making fun of, to be related to, or something like that, he seems like a pretty... Stellan seems like a pretty cool guy. I don't know.
But I guess he's the most, like, famous Swedish actor, maybe? Is that a crazy take?
Maybe?
I don't know. But, like, I don't know. Yeah, again, if, like, Mads Mikkelsen's son was in our class, I wouldn't, like...
Well, like, it
wouldn't be fake nice, but I wouldn't be... I mean, I guess we're also not, like, bullies. But
yeah.
Despite this pod.
It seems more... Exactly. It seems more like a ground for befriending someone than disliking someone.
Yeah. Also, just a question on, like, the nepo baby thing. I understand he's in a position where, like, of course he would say this, but, like, in the film industry, I'm going to go on a limb here and say you definitely can get hired if you're not good at things because
Let's bring it back to Sean Gunn.
No, we can't have a recurring Sean Gunn hate. But no, that's definitely...
It's definitely a thing. There's the whole reason for it. It's just because Kolbjorn maybe is not experiencing it doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
Yeah, no, and I mean, I don't know. I think nepo baby, it's kind of like just an interesting... thing to think about, but like, there's some talented ones like Jack Quaid, but like then you have like Dakota Johnson, for example, who I would argue is a bit of a nepo baby because she's not very good at acting and she's in all the movies, putting it out there.
No Sean Gunn hate up in this hoe, but Dakota.
Anyway, moral of the story, I'm sorry, Kolbjorn, hope you're all good.
Kolbjorn.
But also, I'll be honest,
maybe choose a new dad.
I'll be honest, you're probably gonna have a pretty fucking, like, goated life, bro. Like, I think you'll be okay. Like, you're still in
Moral of the story, kid. Tough up.
Like, you are related to the Skarsgård clan. Like, you've got it made. I don't know. Like, I hope the kids are nice to you, but also I think you'll be alright in the end.
Exactly. Your quote-unquote pals, man, they can go do whatever they want in life. You're set.
Your dad's big and fat in Dune. Tell him that next time they call you a nepo baby.
You're a nepo baby. Yeah, well, my dad's obese in the Dune franchise.
They bow to him?
They realize they've been wrong this whole time.
Well, that is the news for this week. What a week of news, clearly.
Truly.
Definitely not scraping the bottomest barrel here. We are going to move on to the topic for this week.
Ooh.
Could we survive these horror films? Now, initially I was thinking we would do, like, our favorite horror films again, because we did an episode like that a while back and neither of us had really seen any horror films when we did that. But I feel like we can do that some other time. I feel like this would be a little more juice on this bone, you know what I mean?
Maybe.
So basically, it's a basic premise. I'll name a horror movie or franchise. We say how we would fare. This is, could we survive these things? Should we go over our stats?
Yes,
just so the
absolutely.
audience knows, who they're dealing with here. Two
So
pros.
you're, again, I want to say you're a bit of a ground and pound fiend.
Definitely don't call me that.
A scrappy young fella, if you will.
That's
You
better
got the
than-
right hook.
Okay.
You got a good low center of gravity. Maybe.
Ayo. I don't know what you're calling me here, but it's fair.
But you've also done boxing for intermediate.
Yes, of
You know
course.
your fighting stuff. And, dare I say, a rather fit dude.
Oh, goodness. Well, no, okay,
Yeah.
thank you. You're all right. So,
So, Scream franchise.
no, well, I would say in return, I didn't know we were doing this for each other, but
I just
you
started...
put me in this position.
Exactly.
Here.
Welcome to Glaze City.
Never mind. You're a pretty
So handsome.
you're a pretty tall, lanky dude. Not lanky, tall.
Uh-huh.
You've got long limbs that can.
You're saying everything like a question mark?
I've never seen you. That can be swung around with a lot of momentum.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
I hate to say this, but you're also kind of a fit dude. Especially as of
Clearly
late.
a mistake this episode.
I think you've been. I don't want to say you were not fit before, but you've been trimming down Tubbo. You're in some of the best shape I've seen you in.
I want to say that as well. I think we're both kind of in the shape of our lives, maybe.
Okay.
And we've done Duke of Edinburgh. We've survived in the outdoors.
we can survive in the
we
wilderness.
we can be a bit crafty.
Maybe that'll come into playing some of these. Who
Yeah.
knows? So anyway, I don't know if that told you anything about us, but we are going to get right into it. Would we survive in the A Quiet Place universe?
Ooh. Okay.
No.
I'm gonna say no. We're
We
both
never shut the fuck up.
both a little too boisterous, maybe.
It's literally our fucking lives. We
Yeah.
record ourselves talking.
How would I podcast?
Where would I get my revenue?
We said until 2026.
Pod makes no money.
So
Yeah, A Quiet Place. So, I mean, I think... I don't want to say this... I don't want to, slander you. I don't know this for a fact. Okay. But you strike me as... gassy. You strike me as a loud flatulator. And
thanks.
and I feel like that would come into play in a negative way in this situation.
Okay, is this you saying that we're in this together, brotherhood style, or are you leaving me?
No, we're in this together. I don't know about brotherhood style. but
Okay. Just making
sounds
sure
like
that
a
you're
weird
like.
position you're proposing. That I want no
But
part
I'm
of.
just making sure that you're not like, this dude farts hella. I'ma leave.
No, we're in this together.
Okay.
We're on we're out in the woods or whatever.
Is there a waterfall by the woods?
Well, I mean, let's say there's one around, but we have to find it. There our Duke of Edinburgh skills could come into play there.
Oh, exactly. We
we've done
listen to the... And I can use my amazing sense of time when we're out there.
Yeah, there's a little pod lore where you basically, if you don't know what the Duke of Edinburgh is, it's a program in fucking middle school or something where you learn skills of some sort and you go out and camp in the woods or something. Yeah. And when we were there, we did like an experiment where that I ran. Can you tell the time? Can you guess the time by just looking at the sun?
Yeah, or just using your like kind of internal.
Yeah, your internal clock. Yeah. And I'm just gonna say this, and he's gonna rebuke it.
Oh,
and just so you know,
I knew it was a mistake opening this can of worms.
just so you know, he's lying.
Oh my
Frederick,
goodness me!
100% cheated, without a doubt, no doubt in a bone in my body.
My goodness!
I have it on video. I don't have you cheating on video, but I have
because it didn't happen. There's no video evidence of it to be found. Just because I came within maybe 5 minutes a few times of guessing. Fantastic.
It's total bullshit.
Oh, it's
of
about to get real spooky up in here.
One of the most fiendish things you've ever done.
Cheat on the Duke of Edinburgh test.
And you bullied Kolbjorn Skarsgaard.
That damn nepo baby.
Anyway, A Quiet Place. I think in terms of like surviving in the woods in general, I feel like we do pretty well. We're kind of outdoorsy people. I feel like we can craft it up. Doing it completely silently,
yeah,
I feel like that might not go super well.
I think I agree, and also it is if we get to the waterfall,
Gucci.
But it's getting out there that's gonna be troublesome.
And also, to be honest, most of the problems they have in that movie, it's because they got these stupid fucking kids.
True.
We're just two
We
bros.
don't have our kids with us.
Yeah, we abandoned them for the monsters, obviously. We don't have kids. We don't have, like, any pregnant people with us. We just have flatulators. I don't know. I think we do all right. If we had to lock in and shut the fuck up for, like, a couple years, I think we could do it.
But the thing is, it's not just a couple of years. This is our reality.
But
if we make it out to the, we make it out to the waterfall. What? What's up?
No, go ahead.
We make it out to the waterfall. And is that just our lives? Is that just us two, frolicking by the waterfall? Yo.
Would that be yeah. Did you just come up with an idea here? Honestly, could go kind of hard. I don't know. Build a little cabin by the waterfall.
Ooh, you know what?
Live platonically cuddling together.
Yeah.
I will say, also, their weakness is, like, really loud sounds, I feel like.
Yeah.
And so we bring in...
And I fart super
yeah,
loud.
we bring in the flatulator, and I think we win.
Oh my god. If we got our hands on a megaphone.
Yep.
And then combine that with my, I want to say, gaping anus.
You want to say that, do you?
I think we might be good.
Okay.
So,
by the way, also, I would just like to say, just to clear your name a little bit, I don't think I've ever heard you loudly flatulate anywhere. I feel like
it's just my vibe, or what?
yeah, basically like the energy.
I don't know what's more
you bring
insulting.
to the function.
I don't know what's more insulting, being called a loud farter because you've seen it, or because it's the general vibe I give off.
It's kind of like what your face looks like. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna say we pull that off, bro.
I think so.
I think we good.
I think we, yeah, we great even.
Next up, would we survive the movie Midsommar?
Ooh.
Now,
we are Scandinavians.
We're Scandinavians. I feel like perhaps we could see through their fake niceties because we know all Scandinavians are secretly very cold, mean people.
Exactly, and because we've both performed the ritual several summers.
Yeah, this is our culture depicted in the movie Midsommar. I think, honestly, I don't know if we'd survive. I think we have a better shot than those bozos in that movie.
Yeah, I can also just say, I know this is completely not the point, but I just can't even see us even being in a Midsummer scenario. I know that's not the point.
No, but we would never go.
We would never go. I don't want to
that?
Go with a bunch of weird Swede people
Also, yeah, by the
doing
way,
mushrooms in the forest.
it's Swedes, first of all. Yucko.
Enough said.
We ain't going there. I like how, as a Danish person, you just kind of have permission to be completely
super
prejudiced
mean to the
against
Swedes.
the Swedes.
Yeah.
They deserve it, though.
Mm-hmm, for real, though.
Bunch of bums.
Look at the Skarsgård.
Yeah, so, I mean, first of all, I don't want to, like, reveal too much lore about myself here. I've never done mushrooms, and
Yeah. Goodness me, you're revealing too much. Yeah. I haven't done hard drugs.
Everyone unsubbed.
Like,
it ruins
this
my
guy,
image.
this guy ain't hardcore at all.
And I don't particularly have any intentions to, and if I ever did, it would not be with the fucking Swedish cult people.
Yeah,
bro.
not out in the forest. Yeah.
Get them out of here. Well,
I also know, I guess the mushrooms aren't what really undoes them. Is it?
Well, it's probably more when they get fucking, like, their ribs ripped out of their body or whatever.
Yeah, I think if I... Again, going back to us being kind of fit dudes. If I saw a fucking guy jump off a cliff and then get his skull hammered in, I'm running.
Oh, yeah, no, they stay. And again, I think our Scandinavian, because maybe I'm misremembering, but I feel like in the movie they're like, oh, it's part of the culture, whatever.
Yeah.
As Scandinavians, that ain't part of our culture, bro.
Exactly.
Maybe the Swedes be doing that.
And if it's part of the Swedish culture, I don't want no part of it.
I ain't on it. We're leaving pronto.
Yeah, and I think most of the people were also kind of old, right?
No, we could fuck them up for sure. Bro, they take advantage of them because they give them all the crazy fucking mushrooms, which, as established, we pass on grass. It's the pod motto.
And especially if both of us are there, we get, like, the moment we see anything kind of off happening, when we see an old Swede jump to his death, I know I'm giving you the hell nah look.
Yeah, but no, we're dipping, getting the fuck out of there. I think we're good.
I think we're fine.
Yeah. Okay. And I did tie this into Rosemary's Baby, which I don't think you've seen. But basically, the premise is this woman and her husband in New York.
Okay.
And, spoiler alert, it's a great movie, you should watch it. But turns out at the end, all of their neighbors are in, like, a satanic cult, and they're trying to make her give birth to Satan.
I see.
I feel like this slots in for kind of any cult movie. Because in the movie, it's an amazing movie, but there are several times where I'm like, I would definitely pick up on these people being
kinda
weird as
off.
hell. Yeah. And like she has, what she thinks is a dream where she wakes up and they're all like naked, chanting around her, whatever the fuck. She's like, man, what a weird dream that was. It's
That
like,
was kind of crazy.
I don't know, man. I feel like I'd know that weren't no dream.
But so in this scenario, are we then the couple giving birth? Dick's not me.
Yeah, well, the birth I was more like, if we're living in an apartment complex somewhere and like it turns out our neighbors are secretly part of some satanic cult, I feel like we could sniff that out. I'll be honest.
I just honestly think, and this is a general thing for horror movies, I think and call me a pussy if you will,
Boy, will I.
there's a lot of things, as is common knowledge, that small things happen, people just say, dude, if I see any sort of small little thing like that, I'm out of there. I got connections. I'll go to your place. We'll leave.
Yeah, no. If someone starts giving you like mysterious ointments and herbs and stuff, like put it in your smoothie, and then like suddenly you start
I'll
growing.
do that.
Yeah, and then suddenly the devil starts growing inside you. Like I feel like you would
Wait, so is this woman not pregnant?
I honestly can't remember.
Because then surely, if I'm being given weird ointments
And you become pregnant
for my smoothies, and I start growing Satan in my belly, I want to say I think something's up.
Yeah, no, that's very fair. You should watch that. It's a very good movie.
Okay.
Next up, speaking of a little bit of an older horror film, The Shining.
Ooh.
So let's say Jack Torrance, he brings us with him, with his family.
Okay.
It's like, it's the family and also my two boys.
Yeah.
How are we coping with that?
So what's the deal with all that? I have never seen The Shining.
You haven't?
I haven't.
Okay.
So I know there's some twins.
Are you aware of the vibe?
The general vibe, kind of, but I'm not sure about all the supernatural stuff. What's really happening? So
yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I honestly don't really remember like the specifics of like what caused everything, because I know Jack Nicholson goes crazy and he tries to kill his family with an axe.
Yeah,
we're aware of this. And I can't remember if the actual hotel is like haunted and fucked up, or if it's like in their minds, like with the twins, and the elevator opens on
like all the blood spills out. Yeah.
But let's just say we're in a creepy hotel where
Jack Nicholson's mind.
Yeah, weird shit be happening. I think our dipping strat here is not going to work, because I think it's hard to leave. I think they're snowed in.
They're snowed in, and it seems like one of those where a lot of stuff is not really. There's not any logic behind it. Midsommar. I see that shit, I'm out.
Get
but
out.
Here, even if I try to leave, if I try to take the elevator down, I'm going to drown in blood.
Yes,
It seems like there's a lot of traps.
Yeah.
And also Nicholson on the loose?
Nicholson be kind of crazy, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I think if it came down to like we just got to take out Nicholson and it all stops, which again I have no idea if that's how it works in The Shining.
Okay.
I don't think it is. But if it were, I don't know, prime Nicholson with an axe, I'm still not feeling great about that.
If
it's just
we
Nicholson.
him?
Okay, let's not two-man Nicholson.
Okay, two-manning Nicholson with an axe, though. Kind of a crazy battle plan. But I think if the two of us go at him, we might have a casualty. Dibs again, not it.
Okay.
But I think we could disarm him, and then if we disarm him, I think it's fair game then. Because he's still in his prime, but he's not a huge man, is he?
No, but he's pretty crazy. He'd be swinging that axe. But also, you know what? I don't know, man. I don't want to say we just kind of like tank it, but like, because I feel like I think you just gotta wait until winter's over. Although maybe like time is infinite there. I don't fucking know.
But also, like, if you wait till winter's over in a hotel, it's like 3 months or what?
Yeah.
So we have to survive 3 months into the Shining.
It wouldn't
hotel.
be great. There's a lot of weird shit going on there.
Here's what I think. I think if it all stops with Nicholson, and if we can stop Nicholson and everything's fine, I think we walk out of this.
We can probably do it.
But if that's not the case,
yeah, we're kind of cooked.
I think we're cooked.
Okay.
So I think it depends on the scenario there.
To be fair, just to end on a lighter note, I really like the idea of us taking out Nicholson. Mm-hmm. There's no longer any haunted, weird, Shining stuff. We just spend a delightful winter in a big hotel together.
That does sound kind of cozy.
Sounds kind of like A Quiet Place type scenario.
I think we should just move in together.
Should we just get married or something?
Would we survive these horror movies? If we move in and have a loving family together, we might be all right.
Next up, I don't know if this counts as a horror film, but I saw it on Letterboxd in the horror genre, and I thought it'd be interesting to talk about. We kind of touched on this already a couple episodes ago, but I feel like it's worth a discussion. Do you think we would survive the long walk?
Well, one of us is not.
Yeah, dibs, not me.
Fuck, you've won this one. I think that we're definitely... We'll be top half.
Sure, yeah. I mean, bro, a bunch of those fucking bozos, they barely made it out the gate.
Yeah.
They had to shit themselves and they almost got shot. Like, come on.
Yeah,
bro.
come on. Like,
We're professional shitters.
I poo myself so frequently. It'd be nothing to me.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm a big walker, personally.
Yo, I'm a level with you guys. Talking straight to the audience. I walk.
I do love going for walks.
Mm-hmm.
I can walk. I don't want to say an infinite distance. I can walk.
I'm a level with you guys. I like going on walks. I can walk.
But point being, I like walking.
I can walk.
So I feel like I'm doing pretty well here.
Yeah, I enjoy a stroll. Yeah. I think it'll.
But do you walk though?
No, but I can't walk. I frolic or nothing else. I will say though, I think if we get past the, which I guess is the hurdle, if we get into like the kind of like small town areas, right?
Yeah.
I say we could maybe escape it there. Like, because there are some parts, like that one dude, again, spoiler
yes.
alert, who decides to like walk 300 some kilometers and then just decides to dip in the middle of the street where there's basically no cover. I'm like,
yeah,
brother.
No, he runs for like a clearly locked door or something.
Yeah,
like,
it's like
kind of slowly, and it's like, yeah, come on, bro.
Yeah.
No, we could coordinate it. I think we could probably manipulate other members of the long walk to like do it. We're like, yeah, we're all gonna take out the guys, whatever, and then when they start taking out the guys, we just
bolt backwards. Yeah.
Book it. Yeah.
We could definitely you could maybe entice Mark Hamill. With your seductive
my guiles and charm.
Yeah. Exactly. And then I use my flatulent powers.
Okay.
The rest is history. But I think I think if we make it into a kind of city area where there's more cover, or like we're across a bridge and we suddenly just bolt for it.
Yeah, jump off the bridge, bro. It's not that deep. Yeah, come on. Also, spoilers for the movie. If we have like the most goated man ever who's in that movie who is with us, and at the end he's like, I'll sacrifice myself.
I'm letting him sacrifice himself.
Bro, go right ahead, man. Like,
that's fine, dude.
So I think we have a pretty one of us could do pretty well.
Because again, you can walk. I like strolling.
Right.
We can make it to that part where we can make that stuff happen. So I think we're doing it.
Let's go. Next up, have you seen the Blair Witch Project? Or do you understand what it is?
Can your small mind comprehend? I have not seen it, but I know of it. Yes.
They're in the forest. It's found footage. There's a witch coming after them. I think, and although we were on shaky ground earlier with your fraudulent timekeeping history, but I think the power of friendship could be honestly huge here.
Okay.
Because in the movie, it starts to get really deep because these are three people. I think they maybe know each other, like classmates or something. I don't think they're like super close.
Maybe it is like a Duke of Edinburgh kind of scenario.
They're out filming a documentary in the woods.
All right.
And when shit starts getting weird and they're lost and they're pissed at each other and someone's dropped the map and they're freaking out. Like most of the movies, it's just them yelling at each other.
Okay.
That's when it all goes tits up and cooler heads do not prevail. I feel like yes, we could get peeved.
Yeah.
I feel like we'd be okay. I'm not gonna it's not gonna get that deep that fast.
But so how do they die?
Well, they kind of just start disappearing one of them disappears and then she finds like his teeth and all this kind of shit. And then the end of the movie is they go to like the house and the witch kills them basically. I don't know. Again, this could be a situation where there's like literally no way out. Like the witch kind of makes it like the forest is infinite or whatever. So that wouldn't be great.
No. Again, but it is kind of ambiguous, right? Because it's found footage. We don't really know what's happening. If we basically just make a beeline in one direction.
Yeah. Also,
together?
Well, we could climb a tree. Oh, these people...
Can the witch not get into trees?
I don't... I mean, we could climb a tree to like survey the area.
I see.
Because I think the whole thing is like... You could argue it's the witch that's fucking with them, but also like... They drop the map, they lose their shit. Like, they're bumbling fools.
Incompetent fools, okay.
Duke of Edinburgh goats over
exactly.
here.
I got my goddamn silver.
We got the shit on lock.
Yeah.
So, Blair Witch, not a problem.
Out of here, especially power of friendship.
Come at us. Oh, this is an easy one, man. The movie Jaws. Just don't go in the water.
Yeah, I mean, that seems...
We nailed it.
Don't go where the shark is, dude.
Yeah, but what's the shark gonna do?
Fucking walk? Tralalero, tralala.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. That should never be uttered on this podcast. No, Jaws, we're clearing Jaws easily. Next up, the movie Saw, and/or the Saw franchise.
Ooh.
Now, let's say we're in this together.
Okay.
And it's probably, the Saw trap is probably attached to both of us in some way. This feels like something he would do. It's like your friendship is your podcast is so goated, but what if you had to like remove a microphone from Freddy's anus or something? I don't know.
Are you doing it? Yes. That's a Sunday, bitch.
Yeah, that's how we start every pod. Gotta get the equipment out.
Every pod starts with a thwump that you edit out usually.
Usually. I think
I'm 11 with you.
Yeah.
Well, can I just say, if this whole thing's about both of us surviving, the whole Saw thing is that one of us sacrifices for the other. You know, it's a whole kind of like, a lot of the traps at least are like, who will press the button first to mush the other guy?
I'd press it.
All right. But then it's a twist because he's testing it, so you're dying.
Yeah, that's rough. There's one, the only Saw movie I've seen is Saw 3D for some reason, and
that's a strange one to be watching.
The opening scene is it's two guys, like with a buzzsaw in the middle. A little alarmingly kind of like our setup here, but instead of the mic, it's a buzzsaw. And there's a woman above them who, like, I know one of them cheated with the other one's girlfriend or something, and like they can pull it either closer to one of them or like push it to the other, or the woman's gonna come on it. It's like one of them's gonna fucking die or something.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we would be in this situation, but just for the idea of what a two.
What is this reveal you're about to do?
So when
where's my girlfriend?
But so when just to illustrate what like a two. So it could be like buzzsaw in the middle. We got to push and pull.
I want to say that if we're already in the trap, like one of those were like the keys behind the eye or some shit. I don't want to think about it.
I don't think we're getting out of this. I like the one more when we built like a cabin by
exactly. I like the one where we just had a winter wonderland mansion together.
Yeah, this one isn't as fun. I'm gonna say no.
We're not surviving the Saw franchise.
Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry.
Ooh. Never
Put
mind.
her there.
We're good. Let's speed round a few here. And this one I think could be interesting. I think this will reveal a lot about our characters. Would you survive the Purge?
Dude, okay. Let's put surviving aside quickly.
Would you thrive?
Are you partaking?
No.
No?
Hell no.
Me neither.
Hell no.
You're not partaking in the Purge?
I feel like that's just... First of all, and again, this is like another I don't do hard drugs, please forgive me type admission. I don't have like anyone I'd want to kill. Or
but you don't have to kill people in the Purge.
I feel like that's what
we could loot together.
I don't want to loot either. I don't really want to...
It's legal.
Yeah, but also you're out there and then,
Listen,
and then someone shoots you.
Hear me out. We're in our winter wonderland mansion. Okay. But oh no TV. Hold up. It's the Purge. We go steal like an 80-inch TV, bring it back, winter wonderland again. Yeah, Purging.
Purging. I just feel like it's not a good day to be out on the streets. There's a bunch of freaks in masks who are like trying to kill you and stuff. It's like, is that a TV worth? We could just buy a TV. Like, what do you mean? Also, the power of the Purge, and you want to go get go to Best Buy and just walk out with a TV.
Black Friday on move?
It's not even like looting or anything. You just pick it up and just leave, and they chase you.
I leave cash?
yeah, you just legally pay for it. Honestly, it's such a you move. Follow all the laws on Purge Day. Here's what I would do. I would haul up in someone's house that's like, we know a couple people who have higher apartment buildings. Just hide out up there.
Yeah.
I'd barricade myself. I think in the first movie they have like their house is hella barricaded or whatever.
Yeah.
I would do that and just ride it out.
But I feel like that's an easy escape. Let me put you. Okay. You can hole yourself up in an apartment, but you're starting in the central square of the city. You surviving it? You getting a TV with me?
Yeah, you coming to Best Buy? I think, I'll be honest, Purge in Denmark, low-key, I think that we clear that. Like,
But there's a bunch
if we're
of like,
doing the Purge,
there's some Hellerup-dreng who would definitely go.
we would fuck up some Hellerup. Bro, get the Hellerup fucking... Those are the prissiest, bitchest fucking...
It's true.
We're
But
in Hellerup right now. You are a Hellerup. Also, no one has guns here. Like, that's another thing. In America,
Yeah.
not no one, but like most people don't have guns here. And, Danish people are just... Yeah, if we were in,
Yeah,
like,
I don't think a lot of... Okay, but...
Manhattan or something.
Okay,
like-
let's say we are in Manhattan.
okay. I don't know why... I mean, Manhattan's not like...
Yeah, the worst place on earth.
Okay, let's say we're in... let's say we're like in Los Angeles or something. I feel like that's like the city. There's a lot of variety of stuff going on there. Yeah, no. I think Denmark, low-key, I could get out of Copenhagen pretty alright. I also feel like just because Denmark... This is such a weird thing to say, but I feel like I know like...
They respect me too much here.
I feel like I know like the nooks and crannies of Denmark. You know what I mean? I feel like I would know like little places and spots
I know
to hide.
little spots to exactly.
Whereas like in fucking LA.
But again, we're not unfit dudes glazing ourselves here. But like, I think we could, if we just run,
I guess,
and hide and find a place to hole up for the night.
But they got a lot of guns in America.
But maybe if we hide out for a bit, we go out and we find some guns from people who have been purged, we can protect ourselves.
Maybe.
You don't sound confident, but I'm gonna say we're making it through the purge.
Okay, I just don't want to shoot anyone. Again, controversial take. I don't
you
want to shoot anyone.
What if it's in self-defense?
I guess in self-defense and the purge.
Exactly, that's fine. So you'll...
Okay.
I'm saying we're making it.
Okay, I like my plan better of like we start in Hellerup.
We start in Hellerup and we stay inside.
Yeah. We start in Hellerup, we have to get to Gentofte. Topical Danish place names for anyone listening. Let's see. Let's do a couple more.
There can always be a sequel of this.
There definitely will be, because I've got like fucking 30 written down.
Because this shit about to be goated. A moneymaker here.
The movie Coraline. Ooh. Now this movie freaked me out as a kid.
Same.
Some childhood trauma.
Old button eye.
Old button eye. Well put. The thing is, and I hate to like sound goated, but
bro definitely loves sounding goated.
But kind of like Power of Friendship would negate the Blair Witch. I don't like hate my family.
Yeah.
Like if I went into a cupboard and there was like another family that was like really nice, it's like, but I like my family.
True.
Like I feel like in Coraline, she's like, my dad sucks, my mom sucks, whatever. But it's like I would be like, nah, my dad's all right.
Yeah, true. I think
my dad's okay.
I guess I'll take my dad. It's fine.
No, put up with him.
I agree, but what if we? I forget exactly what happens in Coraline. Do they? So at the end, it's kind of creepy, and it's revealed that the mom is still what, like the button mom or something.
The mom's a monster, and she kills kids or whatever. And
okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you have to put it in the perspective of a child's mind, because like again, you could say very easily like, well, immediately you'd be like, well, this is all kind of fucking weird. Like all my neighbors are completely different, and there's like rats or whatever. But as a kid, maybe you'd be like, hey, pancakes, this is fucking sick. And then, but also, I don't know, I wasn't that stupid of a kid where I'd be like, hey, pancakes, yeah, let's go.
Yo, waffle time.
Yeah, just betray my family and get buttons sewed up because they made me wafflies.
Wafflies.
If they made me wafflies, I'd probably stay.
Alright, fine. If wafflies on the table, I'm not surviving.
As a kid, though, I mean, I was definitely... To be fair, I was so terrified of the movie Coraline. I think I would just be paralyzed. I wouldn't know what to do. Like, when they're chasing through the tunnel, I feel like I would freak out.
But again, we're there together.
I guess. So is it both of our families there?
Oh my god, if both our fathers chase us... yeah, we're not making that. We're not surviving that shit.
We're cooked. I don't know, to be honest, if I went through the door and it was your dad over there, I'd stay.
Your dad? With wafflies?
We built a little hut together.
Hey, yo. Anyway. So how would you survive the movie Coraline? Well, if your dad gave me wafflies and we lived together in a winter wonderland, I think I'd stay and have a good old time. Fair enough.
Anyway. Yeah. Also, I'd like to be clear, in that scenario, I would be an adult. Your dad, I'm not implicating your dad in some kind of hypothetical.
So how are you doing in Coraline? Well, as long as I get molested by your dad, and he has wafflies, then we're fine. Kind of a crazy survival stat or strat.
Anyway, I should have just not put a disclaimer. That was probably just
I feel like
obvious.
no one thought that at all.
Except for your dad.
And the very fact that you had to say that disclaimer means that's what you were thinking the whole time.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's move on. I'm gonna say, overall, I think we survived that. I think we have the intelligence and the wherewithal.
And our fatherly ally.
Let's see.
Can I just say, I don't know if we do. I think whenever there's some supernatural stuff, it makes it harder.
Okay.
50-50.
Okay.
Out there.
Okay, I got 3 more. This is kind of a deep cut here. I've put here Creep or the movie Tusk. I don't know if you've seen either of them, but I include them here.
Is Tusk the one where Genslinger becomes an actual walrus?
Yes. I've included them here because I think both, if I'm not mistaken, I haven't seen either, but if I recall correctly, they're both about like podcasters who go to like interview someone weird.
Okay.
And then they end up getting turned into a walrus or whatever.
Is Creep also about a walrus guy?
It's not about a walrus, but I think it's about like a guy doing like a documentary, like a podcast, and he goes to like meet this guy who then is like kind of weird, and then he ends up killing him with an axe or some shit.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know, just as podcasters, I think if we get to the, again, having never seen this movie, if we get to the walrus guy, and he's kind of cooked, if he's giving, I'm gonna turn you into a walrus energy.
Yeah, we stay.
That sounds dope.
We build a cabin together.
Would the drive for content be so strong that we would stay?
If we're talking to the walrus guy, maybe.
It's not gonna be.
But also, we don't have many guests on the pod.
No.
The only one, not to, implicate him, but we've got Lele on the pod.
Yeah, in many ways, the walrus guy. I know he's been thinking about it.
I know Lele definitely gave off, I'm going to turn you into a walrus energy. Yeah. So, and I guess we stayed and survived it.
We did. Because we survived Lele.
We're surviving Tusk.
It's giving walrus?
Well, he couldn't take both of us in...
You can't make 2 people into a walrus.
That's not allowed.
Yes, not up to code. Yeah, I think you would make like a really good walrus.
What? What did you say?
What did
you think I would make a good walrus? I feel like whilst we are supposed to band together in these things, there's been a lot of strays come my way. You a farty boy based on your appearance and vibe, and you'd make a good walrus.
I don't know. I don't think we're that content greedy.
Yeah. We're not that down on our luck. Now, if it was for the BHL Hudson channel, we talking Tusk.
I need that walrus bump. No. I mean, I guess we don't interview walrus people. Also, I don't really know what the walrus guy's deal is. Like before he turns them, like why did they?
Would you survive the movie Tusk? I don't know what that walrus guy's deal is. So yes,
this is kind of poorly thought out.
Well, I think neither of us have seen it, so I'm sure we would just immediately detect that he's a walrus creep.
Yep,
and we steer him clear.
Get out of there. Then I'm gonna say, would we survive? What is it?
Why don't we hit a classic Halloween movie?
Okay,
something like, dare I say, Halloween.
Can
I just say, I think there's a lot of idiots in the Halloween movies because
There's a lot of idiots in many horror movies.
There are, but also in Mike Myers, does he ever run?
No.
Is he like us on the long walk?
Is he long walk, Max? I mean, because Jamie Lee Curtis, I've only seen the first 3 Halloween movies, the third of which he's not even in. But Jamie Lee Curtis survives up until, the last movie came out 2022.
Yeah.
So he's been trying to kill this one woman literally since the 70s and still has not succeeded. I assume she does not die in the last one.
And you're saying that in survivability, we're above Jamie Lee Curtis.
Well, I mean, she's a high school girl in the first one.
Yeah. And now she's I want to say, middle-aged to elderly woman.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't know, if he can't kill a high schooler, how are you gonna kill 2 goats?
Such a good reasoning.
I don't know, because we obviously can't beat him, but I think we can.
Yeah, again, it's not about actually beating him. It's
But he keeps coming back and back. I don't know if you saw the last one, the very last one.
Yeah.
Do they defeat him in that? Because they always...
That's the one where like they burn him in the basement, I think, or something.
Because in the first one, you know, they shoot him off a balcony, and then he disappears, and he's fine, and then he comes back. And the second one, they burn him in a building, and then he's like gone, and I assume he comes back. So is it like the snail? Yeah.
I was just thinking the snail. I think he probably is a little bit like the snail. Turbo, that is. I think he's a bit like the snail who'll always be coming for you, but if Jamie Lee can do it, even in her elderly years, like surely we can do it, right?
No offense, Jamie Lee Curtis, but also, yeah.
Yeah,
if you can't take out one Jamie Lee, two podcasters,
two goats, if you will. I think we're gonna be alright. We're gonna need to look over back over our shoulders all the time.
We can walk back to back often.
We live our lives just back to back.
Go kind of hard.
in a cabin.
Dare I say we implement the cabin strat again?
I like it. So yeah, I say we surviving.
We surviving. I got a bunch more here. I really just wanted to get this one zinger in. Would we survive the movie It Follows, where the demon starts following you when you have sex with someone? I guess you wouldn't have to worry about it. You'd be fine. You're surviving.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. It's a good one.
Collapses in tears.
And you would have to worry since you're slumming it with my dad. Got him back.
Okay, and last one, horror movie. Would we survive Godzilla?
Godzilla.
Yeah.
Is this Godzilla when he friend or when he not friend? Is Kong in the picture? Something I ask often.
No, I mean it's got to be like the most horror movie Godzilla, which would be like the solo ones where he's trampling your city.
Skyscraper monster Godzilla just coming for us.
Yeah, well, he's not coming for us. He's just coming for like Hellerup. Imagine Godzilla lands in Hellerup. Godzilla in Copenhagen. Honestly, not that this is like at all a valid way to do this game, but if Godzilla was coming to like level a city, he probably wouldn't pick Copenhagen.
Are you surviving Godzilla? He wouldn't even be here.
Yeah, I mean, because there are not that many big buildings in Copenhagen.
There's not that many, but
I don't know if he chooses his places by how many big buildings they have. But
yeah, Denmark's not the one to go for.
No,
but if he is here,
yeah,
I must say we might be cooked, little bro.
Maybe.
Because his like one stomp from him, and that's like half of Strandvejen.
Yeah. That's Kulbyen gone.
That's halvdelen of Islands Brygge.
I think we could maybe hide in the H.C. Andersen ride in Tivoli.
Oh my god.
Just hide it out.
And then just see, as the ride goes, the different pictures of our expressions as we hear him rampaging above.
Yeah, there's a ride in the Danish amusement park Tivoli where you go through the stories of famous Danish author Hans Christian Andersen. I'm sure we've talked about this before.
Yeah, it is my favorite ride.
Unironically.
Yeah.
And it's semi-underground, I guess, so I think we just camp out there for a while. And hope it didn't trample, you know.
So you think we surviving... You know what? There is something magical about the H.C. Andersen ride.
Right?
So, if there ever was a way to defeat and survive Godzilla, it's that.
I think we found it.
Yeah.
Well, those are some horror movies. I think we'll do this. Maybe we'll do this again next year on Halloween.
Ooh, make a little annual tradition.
Because we got hella more that I think could be interesting. There's Us. There's 28 Days Later, The Lighthouse, It. But yeah, with all that said, it is now time for
the Tom Cnews.
So this week's Tom Cnews comes, as per usual, from... I actually googled Tom Cnews. That's embarrassing.
God, this fool.
Comes to us from a source of many dubious... A dubious source, I would say.
Okay.
I've never heard of this website, and, Tom Cruise is usually some gossipy nonsense, so perhaps this is true, perhaps it is not.
Take it with a grain of Cruise.
Take it with the gain of Cruise. Take it with a grain of salt. Now I can't find it. I hate that I have to Google Tom Cruise Ben Affleck.
Oh my
Here
God.
it is, yeah. From GeoTV. Ben Affleck's feelings over ex Ana de Armas' split with Tom Cruise revealed. Now again, who knows?
Exactly. Yeah, true.
Ben Affleck is reportedly happy over... Anna de Armas's breakup with actor Tom Cruise. On Monday, an insider spilled to Closer magazine that the 53-year-old actor and filmmaker is not only happy that Anna is, quote, back on the market.
Oh my goodness, Gio.
But also considering rekindling his romance with her. He's planning to reach out and check in. He basically wants to test the waters and see what his chances are for a reunion. Again, I don't know if this is true or not. This sounds made up.
Can we just say, if it is true, which it likely isn't, Ben Affleck really not being a real one right now to Cruise.
Bro, yeah. That's your boy, maybe. I don't know if they've ever met.
I don't know if they like each other. But, like, you waited whilst, she was dating this beautiful superstar stud.
Yeah.
And the moment that they maybe don't work out, you try to swoop in.
Can't trust anyone, man. Hollywood.
Game is the game, though. Respect Affleck.
The confidant further said he'd love to see if there's something there because she's someone he hasn't been able to forget. Who is this confidant? Is this Affleck? I mean,
is this just Affleck talking to Gio?
Is this
also
Casey?
What if Anna reads this?
I don't think Anna de Armas up reading Geo.tv. Even when he was with J-Lo, he'd bring her up to friends and talk about how great she was. Like, yeah, who knows?
This is getting real gossipy.
By the way, the fact that Anna de Armas did also date Ben Affleck, look, this is not a judgy pod. I'm not questioning her choice in men, and of course, Affleck and Cruise, two very,
handsome and well accomplished men.
Yeah, but also
old.
I don't know. Yeah, just a little. I don't know. I guess their tastes vary, but
there's definitely there's an age gap, which whatever. But there's also just, I think, bringing it back to one of the pods, or I think last week's pod, those are two men I definitely would not want to spend Christmas with. Just to say. I think
I'd rather spend Christmas with Affleck for sure.
I would rather.
Affleck seems kind of chill with it.
Do you think so? I think Affleck's got a weird energy going sometimes. There he is. The Howler.
Perhaps. I don't know. Well, yeah, but anyway, I guess Anna de Armas is, as they say here, back on the market. And I guess Affleck, perhaps
maybe
be
reaching
sniffing
out.
around, so to speak. We're now going to move on to the announcements and such.
Ooh, been a while.
And you know what? I know, maybe we'll do this in future pods. I know we said, we're doing it once a month and we're to, not make the pods go too long or whatever. We're going to condense it. For this time, partly because I didn't have time to do that, and also partly because, it's the first one back, there's lots of comments. Let's just read all the fucking comments. Let's just do it. Maybe we'll do this in the future. I don't know. We'll see where we're at. First of all, on pod 202, the return pod.
The return.
Nico says, we are so back. # Peacemaker, what a joke. Connor says, let's go. Average Joe says, make a Tom Cnews dedicated video about the Mission Impossible popcorn incident. His alleged wedding in space, perhaps? Edit, never mind, you guys brought it up.
Nice.
ZJ says, let's go. Daniel says, oh, we are so back. The Return of the Poorly Planned podcast. Another absolute banger. Thank you, Dan. Keep up the skinny Dwayne-esque work. I miss these kind of comments.
Maybe not, Daniel.
I could not have asked for a better return, a recap news, Tom Cnews announcements and such, and the amazing banter. This feels surreal to be back, but it was much needed. I'm so glad you guys are back. # the Return of the Poorly Planned podcast. # Freddy hates dogs. # BHL still hates old people. # BHL enjoying his popcorn. I believe in this pod I've referenced gooning into a popcorn bucket.
Oh, so right, yes, of course.
Kind of unfortunate. # the boys are back. # the pod is not done. # let go. Hashtag
let go?
I don't know if that's meant to be let's go or if that's a reference to something.
Or if it's like a threat.
# give The Rock an Oscar. Now that's a threat.
Those are...
Thank you very much, Daniel.
Yeah.
Cal W says, the Beatles never reunited again, but the Poorly Planned podcast did. Ben and Freddie over Lennon and McCartney. Truer words never been spoken.
Such a goated comment.
Squatch says, we are so back. Average Joe says, call me Dwayne the way I'm about to be smashing that like button. I'm about to smashing machine that like button.
Right, please. I thought something was off.
Yeah. And he also says, this makes it sound like you went on a Batman Begins-esque voyage to prepare for this return in reference to a point in the pod. I think we said something about we're back in the same country or something. And he also said, drop everything. We are so back. 2 hours of peak. Thank you, Joe. Or Average Joe. I don't know if your name's actually Joe.
Or your name's Average. Who knows?
Ella Kid says, by golly gee, the Fridays are sorted until 2027.
What a whimsical odd way to say that.
Very nice,
but also super nutty.
Why
I love
you
it.
Wonka maxing? JC Cinematics says, I had such a shitty week. This being posted, it's exactly what I needed. Hashtag best pod ever. Hashtag common BHW.
Oh, hashtag, I don't know about that one.
Hashtag rare FDKW. And in reply...
I feel like you could be saying anything right now.
I'm not actually reading comments. In reply, Average Joe says, same here. This pod made my week, among other things. Well, I'm sorry you had a shitty week. I'm happy the pod could help.
Exactly.
Thanks. Thank you very much. The Poorly Planned Podcast clip says, what a return this was. Can't wait for more episodes. Ryan R. June says, need Freddy Anime Hour update.
Ooh, we could be
hitting that sometime. Is there any anime you're watching at the moment?
There are actually a few, not to get too specific here or get into the details, but I have been watching Dan Da Dan, and I'm going to go watch the Chainsaw Man movie, which you watched the other day, and The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity.
Okay.
So, maybe an episode to come in the future.
Perhaps. I did see the Chainsaw Man movie yesterday or the day before. Kind of goated.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it sometime. Connor Beer says, my goats have made their grand return. Speaking of grand, specifically grandparents, it's good to know that BHL's hatred of old people is still thriving. Fair play to the lad.
Fair play.
Thank you, Connor. Ash Toon says that Tom Cruise was an all-timer. Hashtag cruise space wedding gone wrong.
Cruise space wedding gone wrong.
Baxter White says, I haven't even listened for a second yet, and I know that we are the backest we have ever been, even more back than was previously thought possible. Very true. Thank you, Baxter. Darth Something says, oh boy, I usually only get this excited when they say the title of a movie in the movie. Appreciate it.
Nice.
Al Feld says, now that you guys are finally back, I can finally ask a question that I've been thinking about for almost 5 years, and have been waiting patiently for almost 2 years. Have either of you actually seen the 2018 animated film Smallfoot, starring Channing Tatum, James Corden, Zendaya Common, LeBron James, and Danny DeVito? You talked about the trailer back in 2017. Now, I don't know what's more horrendous.
The fact that anyone remembers Smallfoot.
The fact that Al Feld is asking this question, or the fact that I vividly remember talking about Smallfoot back in 2017. Because we looked at a picture of LeBron James and we laughed hysterically. Because his face was really symmetrical or something. And A.N.H. Sad Flowers is asking the real questions, and Average Joe says, I've been dying to know. I really hate to say this. We have not seen... Well, I can only speak for myself.
I've seen it 17 times. I've not seen Smallfoot either. Potential Ben and Fred watch.
Potentially. There is a picture of us by some promotional image in the cinema for Smallfoot with us pointing at our feet. So that... Maybe we'll release that one day, I guess. NMS says, a glorious return. Thank you, NMS. ZJ says, it's so nice to have you guys back. Mostly agree with you all on the movies. Sinners was peak. I haven't watched Peacemaker Season 2, but I saw a clip of Rick Flag Sr. reading his son death files and repeating Peacemaker, what a joke, and thought of the pod. Of course. Genuinely, though, I love that you guys are back. The world sucks a lot right now. I'm also in college and dealing with the stress around that, so being able to get out of the endless news cycle and doom scrolling and listen to you all yap about movies makes my day better. Hashtag the boys are back. Hashtag return of the bussy. Hashtag, hashtag the Poorly Planned Podcast return. What a joyous event. Hashtag splatter cruise. Hashtag skinny Dwayne. So excited for the future of the pod. First of all, thank you very much.
That's such a... All these comments are so sweet, but
yes.
Yeah, such a sweet comment.
Very delightful.
Love it.
Also, and not to get too much into it or whatever, but... and again, when I said this off pod when we were talking about it, we also joked about the... self-aggrandizing nature of it. But I will say, part of the pod coming back, a small amount of it, low-key, there's a lot of negative stuff going on in the world. And we did sort of say, if we can just... The pod is a very silly, fun thing. And if we can just have a silly, fun thing and kind of a shitty time.
And if a few people enjoy that and it doesn't, make their day, but adds a little bit of... To make the day better.
Yeah. That's
great.
Happy to hear. And also, we've been to college. We know the college stress. I think I only survived the first semester of college because I binged New Girl most of the time, and that helped me out. So, yeah, it gets better, and I'm happy we can help with
part of that
with the stress. ANH Sad Flower says, damn, it feels good to be back. For the sake of pod lore consistently, by the way, this is Anson, the guy who would always write very long and, in your own words, not mine, insightful comments. I changed my handle simply because I'm actually making YouTube videos now, shameless plug. They're also way too long. I posted a 90-minute video talking about every single season of television I watched in 2024. Proud of it, but damn was that a pain to make. My own fault entirely. But anyways, this was such a delight. Y'all have never stopped being my favorite podcast, and knowing that we'll be inundated with Poorly Planned all throughout 2026 is music to my ears. We really need stuff like this right now, especially because the world is currently more completely fucked than it's ever been in my lifetime thus far. The rays of light are so appreciated. As for my 2025, I've really dropped the ball on movie watching this year. I'm just more of a TV guy, I've realized. K-pop Demon Hunters was a great time, and it's been such a fun cultural moment, but not one of the greatest films of all time or anything. Also, I noticed on Letterboxd that both of you saw Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. Mm-hmm. Very curious what y'all thought of that, especially Benedict, as I'm assuming you haven't watched the whole show. Much love, so glad you're back in the saddle. Hashtag Skinny Dwayne. Hashtag Cruise Splatter.
The Cruise Splatter.
First of all...
unfortunate thing we've started here.
Thank you, Anson, very much. And I know the pain of making long YouTube videos. I can relate.
But also very cool that you're out doing it.
Yeah, keep it up. And just really appreciate it. And in terms of Demon Slayer, I very much enjoyed it. Again, the lore, I'm not caught up on because I have not seen the show. Mm-hmm. But in terms of the spectacle of it, and the final section of with that one guy, where it's kind of
Akasa?
It's like a short film almost.
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
I thought that was cool.
I fully agree. I mean, I saw it and I didn't think it was the best kind of arc of the Demon Slayer franchise so far, but I very much enjoyed it. I think also for you, especially seeing it in the cinema was kind of a very cool experience.
Yeah, totally. Nodmaster says, we need to know your thoughts on the Minecraft movie and Red 1. Well, I think we covered the Minecraft movie at some point. And I have not seen Red 1, I'm afraid.
Neither have I. I think I watched the first 5 minutes and I realized it was actual, turbo ass.
Maybe a Ben and Fred watch, who knows. Shelf Enthusiast, welcome back. What a grand return. Feels like you never even left. Even if it's only till the end of 2026, there's still around 64 new pod episodes. Yes, I did the math for us to be spoiled with. This really made my day. Also, side note, since you've been gone, me and a couple of friends of mine started our own podcast, and in it we had the 2024 Movie Awards, in which we gave Willem Dafoe, aka Willem Dastache, Stash of the Year for Nosferatu. However, if you would like to veto our choice, I leave it to the pod goats. Hashtag Poorly Planned Never Dies, hashtag Super Shit, hashtag Super Buss, hashtag Freddy the Freak.
My street name?
Hashtag Cooper Shame, hashtag Rip Tom Cruise Intro, and Anson says, seconded, hashtag Rip Tom Cruise Intro. First of all, I think last week we covered Willem Dastache. Mm-hmm. I think we ended up giving it to someone else, but I think did we even mention Willem Dastache?
I don't think we did mention Willem Dastache.
He could probably be in there.
Yeah?
I will not veto it for sure, because I can't even remember who we fucking gave it to. Jesse Plemons, maybe? I don't know. I think it was Pedro in Gladiator.
I think, yeah. Jesse Plemons.
But, no, really appreciate it. Also, congrats on doing a podcast. That's
very
cool. Mahir Sampat says, we are so back. Joe C says, you guys have no idea how awesome it is to see you guys again. I don't mean to get all emotional and stuff, but this was absolutely needed for me. Long story short, my life has been hell lately, and I just needed something to listen to. Listening to the old pods was great and all, but seeing a new one was absolutely wonderful to see. And it's great to see you guys are still continuing it. As I'm typing this, I haven't listened to the episode yet. Gotta love long shifts. I don't want to make this too long of a comment, but I just want to say thank you guys for everything. It's great to see you guys again, and your podcast has inspired me to make my own that I still do with my brother, girlfriend, and a couple of friends. And I grew to have a passion for it. Thank you guys. And my fellow commenters, it's great to see you all again. Hashtag the bus is back in town. Hashtag Jurassic World Rebus. Hashtag Fantastic Bus First Bus. Hashtag Super Shit. Hashtag Super Bus. Hashtag The Bussing Machine. Unacceptable hashtag.
The Bussing Machine.
Hashtag BHL still hates old people. And Daniel replies, we are so back. Oh. But first of all, thank you for the very nice comment. Also, I'm sorry. Things have been rough lately. Again, things do get better. Mm-hmm. I know it's not very specific, but just keep that in mind. And I'm happy if the pod can help in any way.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, thank you so much. And also, can I say it's cool to see everyone is making channels and podcasts and videos and stuff.
Podcasts, channels, videos, let's go. All around.
We've got a creative audience.
Exactly.
Cursed with Glorious Odyssey says, I missed all this so much. Listening to y'all since I was 13 in 2018. Now I'm nearly 21. I love this return. This was
that's crazy.
That is so weird. I love this return. This was so needed after Hell in Life so badly. I loved this episode. We are so back. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it. And also, yeah, I've seen a bunch of comments that's like, we started this when we were like 15, and then now we're 23.
Yeah.
And a bunch of people, like similar thing, like I'm 13, now I'm 21, and all that kind of stuff. Crazy, weird to think we've done it that long. I try not to think about it too much.
I think about it way too much, and it scares me.
But all of you who've been along on the journey, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Movie Guy says, game is so back. So hyped for this. Thank you, Movie Guy.
Nice.
GC Green, Ben and Fred making fun of Michael Caine coming out of retirement for a Vin Diesel movie as if they literally didn't come out of retirement because of Dwayne Johnson old Lizard Man movie.
The hypocrisy is noticeable, I guess.
Pot calling the kettle black. Also, weapons hate increasingly common BHLL.
Ooh,
very
true though? True?
Very nostalgic and wholesome listen. Happy to see the boys back. Well, thank you, GC Green, one of the OGs of the pod.
And a wise man calling you out on your BS.
I did include that in my weapons video. With
I saw
Tobey Maguire angry gif. But no, fair enough. We can engage in civil discussion. I dox him? No.
Dox him?
But no, thank you.
You'll never see the light of day.
Thank you very much, Cheesy Green. Archer Green says, so glad the pod is back. Sean Finn says, I actually started tearing up when I saw this. We are so back. Panda Man 10 says, the boys are back. So great to have this to look forward to every week. Great seeing all the community members too, especially those of us who have kept in touch on Instagram since the last end.
Yeah, we gotta stop doing this. Boys who cried end of pod.
But no, thank you guys so much. Really, really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much.
It really is super, like, both still a bit strange to me hearing the outpour of support. I don't know. I don't think you'll ever really get used to it. But it's something I've missed. Yeah. For sure.
One thing, real quick, I forgot to mention this. One thing that stood out to me, when I was scrolling through these comments, I saw Archer Green, who we mentioned earlier, verified channel. I was like, oh, verified. Click on this guy's channel. Bro has 131,000 subscribers.
The fuck is that about?
And he be making, like, Kino videos. I mean, I perused this channel a little bit. He's just making, like, quality movie content. Like, look at this. So
what
we got,
the
like...
hell?
Also just a...
Archer Green, what are you doing here?
you mog us in all aspects of YouTube. So I appreciate you listening, but I was just like, damn, we have, like... I don't know.
An actual goat?
Yeah, I was just surprised. I just think of the pod as this, very underground little community. It's like, oh, hey.
Hey, here's an actual professional YouTuber.
A celeb. But anyway, no, thank you, Archer Green, for listening. Not that you're better than all the others. Listen, I feel like we're like, so we only want Archer Green's comments from
Archer Green, yeah. The monthly announcements and such is just going through Arthur Green's.
No, but thank you so much. And yeah, thank you to everyone. We move on to pod 203, the Tron Ares pod.
Oh, God.
Average Joe says, we back. And how could you forget about British Cheeds from Ocean's 11? How could you remember that?
Yeah. Who has remembered that ever?
Alfeld says, make sure to read my comment from the last pod, and all I'll say here is that I'm surprised Freddy didn't talk about the live-action How to Train Your Dragon, and I'm curious about your guys' thoughts on the announcement of Incredibles 3 and Kung Fu Panda 4. First of all, did Kung Fu Panda 4 not come out last year?
I think it did.
I think you might mean Kung Fu Panda 5, which I did not know had been announced.
I didn't know it had been announced either. Is he thinking about Shrek 5, maybe?
He could be thinking about a lot of things, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, what did you think of the How to Train Your Dragon live-action movie?
I haven't seen it.
That's absurd. That's like one of your favorite movies.
I know! The thing is, I went to go watch it in the cinema, and then all the people I went to go watch it with, which were two people...
died.
Yeah, the cinema was destroyed. They cancelled, and then, because it was like a long trip I was going to make, because it wasn't like the local cinema, I was like, I'll go watch it some other time. And then it wasn't showing in the local cinema, and I missed the window. So, yeah.
Oh, well.
It's not great.
It's pretty okay, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Thoughts on Incredibles 3? I mean, it is what it is. Incredibles 2 was pretty good.
Fine,
yeah, solid. I don't know. I'm not really...
Yeah,
I'm not that
first one is goated. You don't need another one.
It is what it is. Average Joe says, I would definitely recommend Loki Season 2. It may be heavy on the multiverse, but it's always in service of the characters, and it has an incredible ending. And ANH, which I believe is Anson, seconded. Loki Season 2 is genuinely peak MCU. Darth Something says, it's so good. Okay, I perhaps slandered Loki Season 2 too hard.
Okay.
My bad. I've heard good things.
I haven't seen it. I've heard good things as well. Some crazy kind of mind-bending stuff.
Sorry, I just saw the next comment. Average Joe says, the question is, will a Tom Cruise cake be served in his space wedding with Ana de Armas? First of all, I don't...
Goodness me.
I don't want
to rub salt in the wound?
Yeah. I don't want a Tom Cruise cake to be served anywhere. I don't want him to be serving cake, especially at his wedding. He presents...
God forbid a white boy shake some ass.
he walks down the aisle backwards, pantsless.
I also like the fact that he's walking down the aisle for some reason.
I don't know. Also, they're in space. I don't fucking know. They broke up forever.
He floats down the aisle ass first. Most Cruise moment. Wiggling that shit.
Okay, all right.
Sorry, my bad.
Wiggling that shit. God.
The Boont cake.
Yeah, it is a shame we won't see the Cruise space wedding. Although maybe one day, who knows? Yeah. Shelf enthusiasts, still feels so great to listen to a new pod every week. Another great episode is always hashtag what a joke, hashtag Kevin Flynn cosplayers, hashtag stop casting Jared Leto, hashtag cyanide cake. Is that something we referenced?
I think. Oh yeah, we said because remember how the Cruise cake was recalled?
Yeah,
we said he put cyanide in it.
Okay. So again, to be clear, not libelous.
Yeah,
we didn't mean that.
We don't know.
Okay, yeah. JC Cinemax says no Tom Cruise theme song. ANH says hashtag bring back the Cnews intro. Movie guy says hashtag what a joke. The Cruise theme song is it's on hiatus. I can't remember the guy's name now, but I did look up who sent it to us back in the day, back in 2017, which was crazy.
God.
I'm really sorry I can't remember your name. If you're still listening, thank you to that guy. It is on hold temporarily. I don't know if I have any good explanation for it. It's just various things of editing and whatever, and the speed at which one can put out the pod, whatever. It's gone. Deal with it. But
the Cruise theme single-handedly took 6 more days to edit.
But thank you to everyone who thank you to the guy who made it, and what a time. Maybe
and to the supporters.
ANH says, my thoughts on Tron Ares can essentially be summed up as, if you ignore the fact that the writing is terrible, it's actually a pretty good movie. It absolutely fails to tell a good story or have interesting characters, but I wasn't really expecting it to. All I wanted was an audiovisual experience, and that's exactly what I got. A fire score and a blockbuster that actually looks like it cost $180 million. I've always been a sucker for the contrast of red and black, so this movie, for me, is essentially visual crack. Fair points.
Yeah. But also, does it look like it's worth $180 million?
I'd say maybe $150 million.
And that's very generous.
Connor Beer says, can't believe Freddy almost became roommates with a giant albino gorilla and or the piss beast George Clooney. Horrific comment. Because I believe the guy you named George.
Yeah.
Daniel says, another really great and enjoyable episode. Keep up the What a Joke-esque work. And even though I haven't seen What a Joke Season 2 or the Oscar winners Tron Ares, I still really enjoy your discussion on them. And this pod as a whole has some of the funniest moments. Can't wait for next week. Hashtag George wants Freddy.
I made a serious mistake choosing the name George.
Hashtag BHL hates kids on motorcycles. Mm-hmm. Fair. Hashtag Freddy's a big dumb baby.
Oh.
I don't even know if that's something we referenced. Maybe it's just spitting facts here. Hashtag Minecraft is Kino. Hashtag what a joke. Okay, I think it was in reference to our Minecraft discussion. Thank you, Daniel. Pandaman Tan says, I thought Peacemaker Season 2 was really fun. Found myself looking forward to the episode each week. Can't really say the same for Gen V. Thoughts on Rick Flag Jr. Kinnaman coming back to play a Goofy version. Can't stress enough how great it is to have the pod back. I'm actually surprised we didn't mention that. I really enjoyed Goofy Kinnaman.
Goofy Kinnaman was actually super delightful.
Yeah. And I do agree that it was one of those shows where I was actually excited to watch it every week. Sometimes you're like forcing yourself through a show.
Yeah.
Just had that hype. Josie says, ooh, your mom.
Just hang up.
Not now.
Also,
why do you have the iPhone trap remix of the fucking? Anyway.
It's actually the Jujutsu Kaisen trap remix of the normal iPhone one.
Okay.
Anyways, let's not get into that.
Josie says, I commented an unhinged thing on this video, but I refreshed and it went to a different video on an entirely different channel. I have no idea how that works, but thanks, YouTube. Anyways, great pod, guys. Apparently YouTube won't allow me to say what I want to say. Hashtag, well, I can see why, perhaps. Hashtag Cobblepot moment. Hashtag Jared leave the cinema. Hashtag fucking a rat to death. Which, yeah, if YouTube doesn't let you go with that, kind of fair.
I don't know. Stop the censorship.
Which, to be clear, is a reference to some Jared Leto bit we were doing. But I do understand YouTube maybe not being aware of that. Also, I don't understand the first part of the comment, but if that was accidentally commented on a completely unrelated video,
Some poor channel.
I'd maybe take that down. Anyway, but thank you very much. And then on pod 204, Cal W says, I noticed that BHL was logging a bunch of Best Picture winners on his Letterboxd. I've also seen every Best Picture winner and had a great time going through all of them. I believe my favorite was The Apartment. And ZJ says, I also noticed that. Wonder if he's making a vid. Very perceptive.
Ooh, something's coming up.
You never know. Also, it is kind of crazy when I see this kind of stuff because I like forget that people actually like follow me on Letterboxd. Like I kind of just think it's like me and my friends. And like, wait a minute, everyone can see.
How many follows do you have on Letterboxd?
I think like 400 or something.
What the fuck?
But yeah, and also, can I just say, not to spoil my own video when it comes out, but The Apartment being number one, kind of a big pick there.
Yeah?
Cal might be onto something.
Okay. Okay.
Fabricio says, I believe the app in LA of Strangers was 222. The two Quentin theaters were the New Bev, smaller one, and the big one was the...
and actually doxing the hell out of you right now.
And the big one was the La Vista Theater, and the bald screening was at the Culver Theater. Okay, yeah, because I referenced the Tarantino cinemas. And so I guess, yeah, the La Vista Egyptian Theater was the really good one, and the New Bev was the bad one. I guess, maybe. I assume this guy's from LA. I don't know. Or he followed me.
Or he's like that GeoGuessr Pro guy.
Yeah. Al Feld says, now all we need is for them to talk about the Doomsday Cast and another Woody's video, and we'll be all caught up. There could be a Woody's pod at some point. And the Doomsday Cast, how about we talk about it next time, because we are running a little overtime here. Daniel says, another really great and enjoyable episode. Keep up the penis-esque work. I don't know about that one, but
I ain't trying to say all that.
I think it's because we had the penis category replace a word with penis. What a great birthday gift this was, with the best and worst of the year. It's crazy to think that when the pod started I was 11, and now I'm 20. Crazy how time flies, but a great pod as always.
Also worrying that you were listening to some of this crap when you were 11.
Yeah, this is not meant for that demographic. ZJ says, I started watching when I was 12 and I'm turning 20 in a week. So yeah, crazy how time flies. Also, happy birthday, Daniel. Daniel says, thanks, happy birthday to you. He says, thanks, man. First of all, just
nice banter back and forth.
Nice community here.
Very wholesome.
Josie says, happy birthday. And Daniel says, thank you, Joe. Well, first of all, happy birthday, Daniel. Happy birthday, ZJ. Good stuff. And like we said before, kind of crazy how this all happens. Average Joe says, happy to be one of the two sources of the Tom Cnews. Shelf Enthusiast says, another banger pod. Some moments had me crying of laughter. I really hope the penis title category is reoccurring, as there were some great shouts for 2025. Might have to come back. And,
I think it's a certified hood classic at this point.
Some of my best work. Hashtag Captain America Brave New Penis. Hashtag Thunder Penis. Hashtag Super Penis. Hashtag Fantastic Penis. Or Fantastic Four First Penis. Hashtag one penis after another. Hashtag the long penis. Hashtag Mission Impossible the final penis. Hashtag how to train your penis. Well, I think that about covers that category.
Or how to penis your dragon, maybe?
Whoa. No.
Yo, what?
Hey,
what?
yo. How to penis your dragon. Anyway, but that category will occur, I think, in this end of year pod. But thank you, Shelf Enthusiast. X Ristos K says the poorly planned penis. Connor Beer says, why do I feel like the nominees for the Oldest Man Award is just BHL's hit list? Whoa,
how you figure me out like that?
I'd like to be clear, I don't condone or promote any violence against anyone, especially the elderly. ANH says, truly ashamed to admit how much I died laughing at the penis bit. Here are my picks for 2024 films in that category. The Day the Penis Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie. Wallace and Gromit, Penis Most Foul.
Oh my God.
That is quite the shout. And A Quiet Penis Day One. And he also says...
Those are very good shouts.
My favorite movie of 2024 was this anime film called Look Back. It's only 58 minutes, but it was so heartbreaking, so beautifully made, and it has so much to say about the power of art and why we continue to make it. Highly recommend. My honorable mentions include Transformers 1, Wicked, A Quiet Place Day One, and The Colors Within. I didn't see anything I really disliked, but the most disappointing for me were Inside Out 2 and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. As someone who adores the original Inside Out, and even more so the Matt Reeves Apes films, these new ones were just so disappointingly fine. Also, love to hear that BHL is watching Smiling Friends. What a shout. Hashtag Creed Bratton is Frog Daddy. You would not get that reference.
I don't get it, but I like it when I hear it.
I actually did watch Look Back, the anime film.
Mm-hmm.
It was indeed very good.
Yeah?
So big shout here. But yeah, thank you. Josie says, never in my life that I thought as a 22-year-old man I would be laughing at penis jokes replacing movie titles. My humor is 100% dead. Hashtag Ghostbusters Frozen Penis. Hashtag Dead Penis and Wolverine. Clearly this left a big impact.
So it'll have to come back.
And Average Joe says, Dune Part 2 big wheel scene. Which, by the way, I did some thinking about. I think I'm referring to, there's a scene in the movie where they're like attacking a spice transport. And it's like vaguely circular. And I think I thought it was like a big wheel. But I think it's just like kind of curved-ish.
I think I maybe remember what you talked about.
I don't know.
I just know that you said that they fought on top of it, and that was the Pirates of the Caribbean.
I think, yeah, that was in reference to pirates. But anyway, thank you very much for the comments. Delightful as always.
Amazing.
Yeah, and thank you very much for listening. If you enjoyed this podcast and you're watching on YouTube, drop a like, subscribe. We're also on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, where you can leave a 5-star rating, a nice review. If you're listening there, we're also on YouTube. Check it out. You can find me on YouTube, BHL Hudson, Instagram, Twitter, Instagram, Twitter. Jesus, I really just...
It was so good.
I really just went on autopilot. Instagram, BHL_Hudson, Letterboxd, Real BHL Hudson. You can email the pod at BHL Hudson. Okay.
They all trying to get at me?
BHLHudsonVids@gmail.com.
You can find me on YouTube at FDK Space Gaming, Instagram at Fidalgard, and at Letterboxd at FDK_Thwilms.
Thank you very much for listening, and we will see you next time.
Cabin?